Hi everybody, my name is Will. I'm an EMT. I'm an EMT for a level 1 trauma center right here in New Jersey. My job is to be dispatched to 911 emergencies. We work with dispatchers, we work with paramedics, nurses, and doctors to ensure that patients are getting the patient care from the time that they call 911 all the way to the time that they get to the hospital. We work with dispatchers. Dispatchers are call takers who take in the call from the 911 caller. Then, depending on the criteria of the call and depending on the units in the area and what units are available, they will then dispatch the unit to the 911 emergency. Once I arrive on scene, I then form an assessment based on my state protocol regulations. I form an assessment. I do a treatment depending on the type of call or what type of injury or type of mechanism of injuries or type of sickness is going on. I form an assessment. I form a treatment plan. Then, once I'm en route to the hospital, I am in contact with the nurses and doctors so that way that they're prepared for my arrival with the patient. Some of the other job titles that we have as EMTs, we are covering different 911 emergencies. We are covering sports events. We are covering high school events, high school sports events. We covered many different things, and a lot of it is just based on the type of EMT that the company or the type of EMT that you are working as. For myself, I am from a 911 emergency. I'm directly dispatched directly out of the hospital, so I am mostly in the city area, and I'm responding to any type of call that is within the city limits. Some of the benefits of the job, I say, is that being the fact that I am from the area that I'm working in, and it's great feeling knowing that I'm helping out people in my community, and I think that's the biggest benefit for myself. Anyone who's looking to become an EMT, I suggest that you go online and you see what resources are available to you. I've been an EMT for about 4 years now, and before I was an EMT for 4 years, I volunteered in my town as a volunteering EMT, and I completed my EMT course through a accredited college course. After I completed the course, I took a state exam as well as a national exam. Once I got my licensures, I then applied at a few hospitals, and I finally landed in the hospital that I was really gunning for, and that was a great feeling knowing that I'm at my dream hospital, working my dream job right now. And like I said, anyone who's interested in becoming an EMT, I suggest you volunteer in your town, and then you can bounce questions off of experienced EMTs, and you can bounce any type of concerns or questions that you may have, or you can go online and do some research. But it's a great field. I highly recommend it, and thank you. Stay safe.